Hello and welcome to Green Devils, Ireland's newest Manchester United fan channel. My name is Brian and we got breaking news coming out of Manchester United this morning that Erik Ten Hag has signed a new contract at Manchester United. He's extended his contract until June 2026. So Erik Ten Hag himself has said, "I'm very pleased to have reached agreement with the club to continue working together. Looking back at the past 2 years, we can reflect with pride on 2 trophies and many examples of progression from where we were when I joined. However, we must also be clear that there is still lots of work ahead to reach the levels expected of Manchester United, which means challenging for English and European titles. In my discussions with the club, we have found complete unity in our vision for reaching those goals, and we are all strongly committed to making that journey together." And on that, Erik Ten Hag has always come out and said, from even the end of last season, when he was being scrutinised in the media and reports were saying he was being sacked, he has always come out and said he's had multiple conversations with Ineos and Sir Jim Ratcliffe and said that they're all aligned of where they want to go for the future and how they will work together. So again, this just proves he was right all along. Then Dan Ashworth goes on to say, and now bear in mind, Dan Ashworth was only announced 3 days ago as the new sporting director, so he's been busy the last couple of days. He's been involved in this. So he said, "With 2 trophies in the past 2 seasons, Erik has reinforced his record as one of the most consistently successful coaches in European football. While the club's review of last season highlighted areas for improvement, it also reached a clear conclusion that Erik was the best partner for us to work with in driving up standards and outcomes." I think driving up standards is the key point in that quote. "This group of players and staff have already shown they are capable of competing and winning at the top level. Now we need to do it more consistently. With our strengthened football leadership team now in place, we are looking forward to working hand in hand with Erik to achieve our shared ambitions for this football club." I am absolutely ecstatic with this news because, number one, I'm a Ten Hag fan. I always have been since the day he came in. It was a really, really positive appointment. Possibly overachieved. When you look back at it, probably overachieved in the first season. Second season, absolutely riddled with injuries and just such bad luck. But I think this shows that Ineos are committed to him. He's committed to Manchester United. And I think the manner in which we beat City in the cup final shows that he has the tactical know-how to not only beat better teams but to win and win titles. So I'm absolutely ecstatic with this news, and hopefully now that we have Ten Hag in place, we have Barada, Wilcox, Dan Ashworth, our structure now is in place above Ten Hag that will allow him to do what he needs to do, and that's coach. Once we announce Van Nistelrooy and Rene Haake as the new coaching staff, then we can look at getting in the players that we need, get rid of the players that we don't want anymore and who are no longer deemed good enough, get them out, get the new players in, and then kick on with the start of the new season on a positive and get competing again. Granted, it won't be for the league. We're just not there yet. It won't be for possibly another 1 or 2 years. But there's no reason why we can't retain the FA Cup. There's no reason why we can't win the Carabao Cup. There's no reason why we can't go and win the Europa League. There is enough quality in our squad to win those titles. Hopefully now, with everything in place, we can see our team back competing for titles.
We've seen it all. We've won the